What's up? Welcome back to my channel, Incredible Chess. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to checkmate our opponent's king with two rooks. So without further ado, let's start. So before starting the video, let me first tell you what is a checkmate. So remember in the previous video I told you what's a check. If you haven't watched it, the link is in the description. You can watch it. So yeah, if any piece gives a check to the king and take a situation in which king has no squares to move when there's a check on the king and king has no squares to move. So there's just one option to block the check with some piece. But in a situation where king can't move, like they have no squares to move, like there are no escaping squares for the king to move, and any piece can't block the check, then that's a checkmate. So let's start. So as you can see on my chessboard, there's one king, black king, and in the white army there are two white rooks and one king. So let's start. So firstly, white has to ensure that the black king doesn't come forward in the fourth, third, or the second rank. White has to ensure that the black goes to the back rank. So what's the back rank? This is the back rank. You can also take this as the back rank, but it's better to go for black in the 8th rank. So we have to do that. So the correct move here for white is to move rook to h3. What it does is that now king can't come to the third rank. So king has to go behind, in the backward ranks, or has to remain on that same line. So king goes to d4, king d4, and now rook to a4, stunning check. So king can go anywhere, but the best move here for black is to go king to c5. What it does is that now the black king is coming near to our rooks and it wants to capture the white rooks. So here white can go for rook to h5 check. So now black can't go in the forward ranks, he has to go in the backward ranks. But now black goes for king to b6. Now is the twist. Can white play the move rook to a6? Can the white rook, this rook, play the move rook to a6? So if you're thinking yes, you can play, but then that's a blunder. Rook to a6 is not a good move. It's not a move, it's a blunder, because king can capture the a6 rook, and now it's a very tough game for white to win. So here the correct move for white is to go in this direction. He has to go in some of these blocks and then give the check to the king. It's better for white to go to the farthest block he can go. So here rook can come to the g4 square. But if you are thinking, hey wait, why can't he go to the h4 square, because it's the farthest from the king? But the problem is that both the rooks would be in the doubling line, and yeah, then we again have to do all that. And so rook to g4 is the correct move order here. Now king again goes to c6. King can go anywhere, but it doesn't matter. Now rook to g6, a beautiful check. King to d7. Now rook to h7 check. Again, king is again trying to come near our rooks, but it doesn't matter. It's very late for the black king. And now rook to g8. It's a beautiful, stunning checkmate. Did you like it? Then thumbs up. And if you're thinking the video is over, but no, the video is not over. We are gonna do another practice of this in some other position for your. So in this position, again white has two rooks and black has just one king, and white has two rooks and one king. So how can white go from here and checkmate the black king? So if you're thinking that it's a bit tough, because like rooks are in different diagonals and all of that stuff, but then no, it's very easy to checkmate from here. The best move for white here is to go rook to h3. Oh wait, that's black's move. So here rook to h3. So what it does is, again, now king can't come in the forward ranks, it has to go backward. So now king to c4. You can see it's the same thing. Now it's almost the same position. And again, the black king is trying to go near our rooks to capture it. So king to b5, and now rook to g4. So again the same thing, to far away, like to move our rook in the far away directions. Now king to c5. Now rook to h5, check. King to d6. Now rook to g6, check. King to e7. And now rook to h7, check. And king to f8. And if you are thinking that now, uh, wait. I mean that if you are thinking now that rook to g8 is a super checkmate, no, that's wrong. Why? We all know, because rook to g8 is a big blunder, because king can capture it, and again there's an attack on our other rook. So that's the wrong move. Again, what we have to do is very easy. We just have to go in like far away blocks. I mean on this. So yeah, and here we can go to rook to a6. Now it's checkmate in one. And but now there's again a twist. There's another twist. King to g8. So if you do rook to a8, it's not a checkmate. King can capture the h7 or h7 rook. So how to go from here? Again the same thing. Rook has to move far away. Rook to b7, and the desperate king has no moves. Any move he can play, but now rook to a8 is a stunning, beautiful checkmate. So did you like today's video? I hope you liked. And like the video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more awesome videos, and keep watching Incredible Chess.